We're playing with a GoPro today. We're learning, but we're not there yet. Wanted to do a tech tip and product endorsement. So let's see how this goes. One of the most important things you can have in your boat are your pliers, and they need to be working. I know you fish with that guy that's had his pliers in his boat for about 4 or 5 years and never done anything with them, and they're just froze up. One of the things you can do, and it really doesn't matter how bad the pliers are, sometimes you might need to soak them in some oil. But before every trip, I'm leaving this week to go up north and fish and getting everything ready. I'll take some Scotch-Brite and I'll clean them up. Take some oil, put in this joint right here, work them back and forth until they're free. The worst thing you can do is walk down from the front, rod in one hand, fish in the other, and you pick up your pliers and you can't open them. These will work free one-handed. I've had these pliers since 2003. They've been in one of these holders since 2005. I wish they could tell me how many fish they've unhooked, because it's been quite a few. The next tool that I use, up north where I fish a lot of braid with fluorocarbon leader. I've always used these to cut braid. I don't know how old they are. I've had them forever. They've been really rusty and really needed some work, but they still cut really good. Same deal. You take your Scotch-Brite and you just kind of buff them up on both sides, clean them up. Take you some oil, put in this joint right here. You can put some in that joint right there. Work them back and forth. You get ready to use them, one-hand operation. You don't need to take both hands and spread them open. The next tool that I keep in my tool holder is a pair of scissors. I don't use them for a lot. Sometimes if you're trying to downsize, I'll take a big beaver and I'll cut it in half and use that for a drop shot bait. That's a little secret that one of the touring pros told me about. Anyways, when I fish up north, I fish these abnormally big tubes, and you stuff it in on your hook. This is a jig head that I make with a 4/0 hook. The tube's still too long, so you can see how it's folded up there. I'll come in beside the hook, right at the back of the tube, and I'll just cut a slot. Get your tentacles down there. You see how nice that hangs. When that's wadded up back there, I think I think you lose some fish. I think it just doesn't give that bend a chance to work and to hold that fish. So I lose very few fish on that. Catch quite a few. It's just the right thing to do. Now the endorsement part of this. This started off in 2005 as what you may remember as tackle rack. I sold quite a few tackle racks. It was bent aluminum, anodized, had grommets in it and double-sided tape. Put it in your boat, and we used to have it where you could hang lures all over it. Kind of gotten away from that. I don't recommend putting travel hooks in these. You'll wind up with one in your finger, but if you want to hang out a jig or a spinner bait, let them dry out before you put them away. That works awesome. What tackle rack evolved to is a billet tool holder sold by myself, Mark Peiser Manufacturing. And that's how it starts. It's just a big chunk of solid 6061 billet aluminum. We run it in this machine over my shoulder, and this is your finished product. It's pretty tough. I think you could drive your truck over it and you wouldn't hurt it. We'll put the grommets in it, we'll put the double-sided tape, and you wind up with this finished product. Super easy to install. You don't have to drill any holes in your boat. Get your wife's fingernail polish remover, put it back when you're done. She won't be too mad at you. Pick your area in your boat. Don't put it in an area that your net's going to get caught on it when your co-angler's sticking it up to net your fish. Put it somewhere up out of the way, but where you sit and work and unhook fish and retie baits. Take the fingernail polish, put it on a rag, and just clean the wax and the dirt off. Peel this red strip off the back. Hold it straight and apply it. You've got one shot. If you need to get it off, you can. It's not impossible. And if you do, you'll need to replace the tape. This is Scotch exterior double-sided tape. You can get it at Walmart, Ace, Office Depot. It's available at a lot of places, a lot of uses. This is actually the tape that they use to hold your molding on your car. Another thing that we're making are pedestal plugs. This has a 3/4 pin size. It's some of us fish with our seats, some of us don't. It depends on where I'm fishing and what I'm doing and whether I have my seats. But I've got an extra hole up front of this Triton that never has anything in it, I'll put one of these in it. And if I drop something, it doesn't wind up in my bilge. I found a lot of stuff in my bilge over the years that I wasn't even using to fish with, so I don't know where it comes from. This is one we used to call the big dog. Some of you may remember it. This is for Ranger, and now Phoenix also uses this size. There's a few other boat companies that use this size. So depending on which size you've got, go on my website. You can go to trickmount.com or trickstep.com or markpmfg.com. They'll all take you to the same place. Make some really cool stuff to help fishermen fish. That's what we love to do. I hope this helps you out. Have a look at the website. If you need something, get in touch with me. We'll get it out to you. We'll see you on the lake.